Hey everybody, I'm Kyla Monarch. Welcome back to my channel. This is Gray Hairs and Menopause. It's been a while since I last posted a video, so I am wanting to come to you guys today and let's talk about this quote unquote, some people call it bird brain, but I told you in the last video that we were not receiving that. We do not have bird brain, okay? A lot of people are now giving a label or a term to it, and they're calling it menopausal brain fog. Have you guys heard of that? Okay, so what I have experienced with menopausal brain fog is I can be going into the kitchen and forget while I'm going into the kitchen. Forget why I'm going into the kitchen, okay? Or I can get up and start to complete or do a task and I forget totally what I'm about to do. Another one of my examples of this menopausal brain fog is I could be in the middle of reading and a thought would just come to me, and instead of me dismissing the thought, I will go further with the thought and I will sometimes have a conversation within myself about this thought instead of dismissing the thought and getting back to my reading or getting back to the show that I was watching or whatever. And don't let that thought move me to want to do research or move me to want to do, write down something on a piece of paper or try to do research like I said before or anything like that. Because if that's the case, I will never go back to reading that book. I will never go back to watching the program that I was watching. It will be hours or days later when I go back to whatever I was originally doing. I don't know if you guys have experienced that, but I noticed that was one huge thing that I'm currently dealing with as a result of this menopausal brain fog. One thing that I have started to do, and you guys remember, I don't know if you guys remember I think I said it in the first video, I stopped eating sweets late. Now this week I have been totally bad. I had sweets and I was up late. Sometimes I was getting up early and I was like, see, I gotta do right. I gotta do right. But but when I don't eat sweets and I get a good night's rest, meaning I'm sleeping 7 and 8 hours in a night, I don't have as much brain fog. And one thing dominoes to another thing, dominoes to another thing. At least I could tell in me. When I don't get enough rest, I'm too tired to have a productive day. I'm too tired to work out in the mornings. And if I'm too tired to work out in the mornings, that's going to help more with the weight gain, which we are going to talk about on the next video. If I don't get enough rest, I'm not going to function properly and do as well at my job or at my task, or they're not going to be at my normal level, so to speak. If I don't get enough rest to be able to do things in my normal everyday living with the faculties that I need, something is going to slip. Something is not going to get done. Something is going to slip. I'm going to forget to do something. I mean, it has been happening since menopause has been full effect, okay, in my life. So one thing that I have found, one thing that I have found to remedy that menopausal brain fog is cutting back on the sweets, cutting back on the red meat. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard of that, but with me, when I was eating a lot of red meat, I couldn't get a grasp of what was happening with my body. But once I start cutting back on the red meat, doing more fish and more chicken, I was able to kind of like get a grip on what was happening and kind of get it under control a little, because menopause has a mind of its own. We talked about the hot flashes, we talked about the insomnia, and now we're talking about this menopausal brain fog. I mean, it has so many symptoms and so many different, spin-offs from it, so I say that to say that everybody's body is different. You have to listen to your body, number one, and then find things that you know that could potentially help your body and be willing to try it. If you're willing to try it, you may stumble upon something that works for you and will help you to be able to deal with it or possibly overcome some of these menopausal symptoms. With me, I know with the red meat for certain, when I stopped, doing the red meat, it really helped me to start to see some things better with my body, with my thinking. Also, one other thing that I noticed too was with the menopausal brain fog, I started to do more brain games because I didn't like the direction I was going into, y'all. I really didn't. It was almost like, and it may not have been, but it almost reminded me of somebody in early stages of dementia. And I was like, I don't want that. I did not sign for that package. When that package came knocking at my door, I said, no, I don't want that package. So I did not sign for that, y'all. Okay, so I started doing brain exercises like the brain games and all of that, the crossword puzzles and all, and those type of games, and those games helped me tremendously. I was able to think fast more often. Because when I was younger, I could think fast like at the drop of a dime. But with this menopausal brain fog, it was like, stuff was just slowly coming to me. And I couldn't get an answer right away, or the answer wasn't there for me right away. And I said, oh, no, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not having this. My mind is strong. My mind is working in the highest capacity possible. I'm able to solve problems as fast as I did when I was in my 20s, as fast as I did when I was in my teens. I had to start to speak over my mind, start to speak over my spirit, and start to speak over what I expected out of my life. Even though I was going through menopause, I wasn't going to let menopause have me. I said, no, this is what I want for me. And I started to speak what I wanted for me over myself, and I grabbed hold of it. And I never let it go, and I still have it tightly grasped in my hands, y'all. So, along with the brain games, they really helped in increasing my sleep. intake by not eating no sweets at night and cutting down on that caffeine. And also another thing, guys, that I incorporated more into what I was eating, I started incorporating more olive oil into my food. So, guys, I say this in hopes of encouraging you to look at certain things that your body is telling you. Pay attention to your body. Try different things. See which ones give you the green light, make you feel great, have you going in the right direction. But also pay attention to the ones that have you going in the wrong direction too. That's not making you feel so great. That maybe it's making you feel tired or woe out, or make you feel like you can't even think. And you say, okay, I ate this, and that. Why am I feeling like this today? And you can kind of like do a breadcrumb back through what you have eaten or what you have done. Sometimes exercise, and that's another thing. I started exercising again. I don't exercise every day. I may do 2 or 3 times a week, but at least I'm getting that flow. I'm getting back into that flow of exercising because I had stopped exercising. I was too tired to exercise. Too tired. Didn't get enough sleep. I was too tired, so I didn't exercise. So now I'm not exercising. So guess what? I'm gaining weight. So now I'm gaining weight. Now I'm feeling depressed because I don't like the way I look in the mirror. And guys, I'm just being transparent here because this is the space that I want to create. I want to create a transparent and a no nonsense and a no condemnation zone, so that you can hear what I say and you could potentially give ideas and give what you did to handle one of these menopausal symptoms and thereby overcoming it. And that will help us that are here on this channel or that are around and we're looking for a remedy to the issues, to these one of many issues associated with menopause. So guys, I'm not going to keep you too much longer, but I just wanted to get on here and talk about that menopausal brain fog, which you only, if you sign for that package, it's yours now. Don't sign for that package. Whatever that feeling is causing you to do, you do the opposite. Whatever that brain fog is having you to do, you do the opposite. What I mean by that is, if you have this brain fog where you don't remember what you were supposed to be going in the kitchen to do, and you just want to give up and you just want to say, oh, the hell with it. No, don't say the hell with it. Don't say the hell with it. You keep thinking. Keep thinking. What in the world did I come in this kitchen to get? What in the world did I come in this kitchen to do? Take a few steps. Eventually, that thought will come back to you. I promise you. Because as you're moving around, blood is circulating. And as blood is circulating, oxygen is also being created to continue to go up to the brain. And that's going to help you to remember things. And that's going to help you to say, okay, I remember what I came in the kitchen for. It may take you 30 minutes to remember, but at least you remembered. Okay? And that has happened to me several times too. But I didn't let go as to why I went into that kitchen. I didn't let it go. I didn't say the hell with it. I said, I'm going to remember why I was going into the kitchen, why I was going there, and what I was going to get. I put that demand on myself. I put that command on my brain to remember why I was going in the kitchen. I didn't give up on it. And I encourage you guys not to give up on it either. Okay? Because we have so much more than what people are saying this menopausal brain fog is. We are so much more as women. We are much more than this menopausal brain fog, and I just want to encourage you all today to don't sign for that package. Don't sign for that package. Not at all. You keep striving. You keep going. You keep pushing and pressing into the mark, okay? Into that prize. Keep going. Don't let it stop you. Don't let it don't allow it to make you think that you are crazy or you're having mental issues. Especially if you had a strong, vibrant mind. Do not allow the label that society has placed on this brain fog thing, this menopausal brain fog. Do not let this label that society has put on this to have you to think, oh, that's what I'm going through. Oh, it's this. Oh, stop signing for stuff that don't belong to you. Stop signing for stuff that don't belong to you. Sign for the right package. And you will know what the right package is. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. Continue to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel here. I really do appreciate you all for stopping by and for listening. Just on my thoughts of gray hairs and menopause. And I encourage everybody to please put in the comments, what did you do when you were having brain fog or when you were dealing with this menopausal brain fog? Put in the comments, put in the chat what you did. Tell me and tell others some ideas and some other ways that other things that we can do to get over this quote unquote menopausal brain fog. And guys, until my next video, you guys take care of yourself, please. Don't be so hard on yourself, but still take care of yourself. Do not allow stress to take you out. Do not allow any stress to have dominion over you. All right. I'll see you guys on my next video. You guys take care. And don't forget to take care of yourself. Bye now.